Prolific Argentinian composer Astor Piazzolla was surrounded by a variety of music from an early age. Having grown up in New York City, he was exposed to both jazz and classical music, in addition to various styles from his native Argentina. After returning to Argentina in 1937, he joined a number of tango orchestras, became known as a talented bandoneon player, and began composition lessons with Alberto Ginastera. A scholarship enabled him to go to Paris in 1954 to study with Maria Boulanger, who encouraged him to use his love of the tango to find his own compositional voice. He returned to Buenos Aires in 1956, formed his own group, the Octeto Nuevo de Buenos Aires, and began composing what is now known as Nuevo Tango, which combines the traditional tango style with influences from jazz, contemporary classical music, and Italian opera. He also expanded the typical tango ensemble of bandoneon, violin, flute, and guitar to include harp and percussion, and added electric guitar to smaller ensembles. Libertango was one of Piazzolla's many compositions in the Nuevo Tango style. It is his most popular piece. It was even included in Jacques Rivette's 1981 film Le Pont du Nord and Roman Polanski's 1988 film Frantic. The piece was originally written in 1973, shortly after he moved to Italy, and it was released in 1974 on his first Italian album. About the piece, Piazzolla said, quote, "I was determined more than ever before to treat the tango as absolute music. While based on the melodic, harmonic, and above all the rhythmical qualities of the tango, it is free from the socially defined context of its origins at the beginning of the century," end quote. The music then, quote, "stands for the freedom which I allow for my musicians. Their limits are defined solely by the extent of their own capabilities and not through any exterior pressure," end quote. The title of the piece reflects both the freedom that was so important to Piazzolla and its origins in the tango style. The title is a combination of the words libertad, meaning liberty, and tango. Here is a bit of the initial recording of the work. The piece has since been orchestrated for a variety of ensembles. For example, here it is for a string quartet. And here for solo guitar. And here's cellist Yo-Yo Ma's version. The orchestral version, arranged by Gianluigi Zampieri, begins with the piece's quintessential rhythm in the violas, accompanied by the cellos, basses, and percussion, getting lower each time the pattern is repeated. The main melody then enters in the clarinet, leading to the entrance of the full orchestra. Zampieri throws both the ostinato figure and the melody around the full orchestra, creating textural and timbral variations throughout the short piece, before an exciting crescendo leads to the end.